Bradenton, Florida. The Red Sox dropped their first game of spring training Monday afternoon, losing 4-3 to the Pirates at LECOM Park. Outfielder Bryce Brentz hit a line drive homer off Jordan Lyles in the second inning, and Domingo Tapia pitched 2 scoreless innings in relief of starter Brian Johnson. The Sox are back in action Tuesday afternoon, taking on the Blue Jays in Dunedin. Here are some notes from Bradenton, where both manager Alex Cora and president of baseball operations Dave Dombrows spoke to the media. Brazier coming along slowly. Ian Brazier's recovery from a toe infection has come along a bit more slowly than the Red Sox would have hoped. Since returning to camp late last week, Brazier has not resumed his throwing program. He's feeling better, but not where we want it, Cora said. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. Brazier spent a couple days in Boston last week and had the toe examined by doctors. He has done some conditioning work in the pool. It doesn't appear the infection is anything serious, nothing of major proportion, Dombrows said. Just an infection that they're clearing up. Dombrows doesn't believe market for catchers has picked up. Dombrows said that it's too early in spring training to get a read on how aggressive teams are going to be in trade talks for the team's 3 catchers, Christian Vasquez, Sandy Leon and Blake Swihart. He hopes to get a read on the market in the coming weeks. I would have even thought we would have made a move before we came to spring training, in a lot of cases, Dombrows said. There are some catchers who aren't even signed yet, who are still out there. It's one of those I learned a long time ago, don't worry about what you can't control. The Red Sox have been clear that only 2 of those 3 catchers will make the team, meaning one of them will be traded or released. Catcher-needy teams could still fill their void via free agency, with Martin Maldonado and Matt Wieters still available on the open market. No additions likely before end of spring. Dombrows closed the door on adding another reliever via free agency and believes it's unlikely the Red Sox will make any more moves at all, outside of trading a catcher. He cautioned that he could be surprised by a bargain that would improve the team substantially. I guess it just depends on what type of bargains you're talking about, Dombrows said. You're always interested in a bargain, per se. If somebody upgraded your club even from some perspective. I'm not, per se, looking for that to happen. But you're always keeping abreast of what has taken place. Betts, Rodriguez at home for split squad. Benintendi, Devers traveling to Port Charlotte. Cora outlined how he planned to integrate the team's regulars into spring training games this week. Blake Swihart and Sandy Leon are the only notables traveling to Dunedin for Tuesday's game against the Jays. Things will then ratchet up Wednesday when the Sox take on the Orioles at home and the Rays in Port Charlotte in split squad action. Mookie Betts will make his spring debut in the home game, which will be started by Eduardo Rodriguez. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also be in the lineup against the O's. Andrew Benintendi, Rafael Devers, Brock Holt, Mitch Moreland, Michael Chavis and Travis Lakins are among the notables traveling to Port Charlotte. J.D. Martinez and Steve Pearce will be in the lineup this weekend, when the Sox have 4 straight games in Fort Myers, 3 at home and 1 at the Twins' Hammond Stadium. Benintendi, Devers and Martinez, who lives in the Miami area, will be on the team's 2-game trip to Port St. Lucie, Mets, and West Palm Beach Nationals, next Monday and Tuesday. Besides Rodriguez, the other 4 starting pitchers are not expected to see game action until mid-March. Cora said March 14th is a target date for those guys. Martinez could face top pitchers on backfields. For of Boston's top starters, Chris Sale, David Price, Nathan Eovaldi and Rick Porcello, are being held back from games but are still participating in live batting practice, aggressive bullpens and controlled scrimmages at Fenway South. Cora said some of the Sox top hitters, including J.D. Martinez, are dying to face their teammates in those settings.